Okay, y'all, I'm back. So I just wanted to come back on here, and I'm actually driving, so you might hear the wind because it is pretty hot. Okay, but I'm gonna try and talk loud enough so that y'all can hear exactly what I'm saying. So I'm coming back on here because I just did a video not that long ago. In this video, I just want to address some of the theories that's out there, okay? Because a lot of people just seeing the news, or different bloggers on here talking, and some of the damn bloggers ain't around in the area. They just going off of, you know what I'm saying, what they hearing, or they reliable sources and things like that, which is, you know, it's cool and everything like that, but I just seen it's like it's still something missing, y'all. Okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and address what I figure is missing. And y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think, okay? Now the first thing is, I can't sleep. And I think that's kind of something that's a common thing with the majority of people. Just, you know, this whole thing that just shook everybody so much so that everybody, like, they can't sleep. And I'm just thinking that's because it ain't no peace in this situation. So until there's some kind of peace or some kind of a resolution, it's gonna keep going down like this. I think people that's making his spirit is uneasy, and I think everybody else's spirit, when they hear what's going on, is uneasy. So I'm just gonna bring some points up to y'all, and y'all let me know, okay? So the thing is that whoever this was, or however it was orchestrated and went down, it happened at his shop. Okay? So he got a shop, for those people who don't know. He got a shop right there on Slauson and Crenshaw. Not even right, it's like maybe a block west of Crenshaw. Because it's not right on the corner. If y'all seen the news, the Shell station is right there. That's on the corner. So he was shot right in that shopping center. My thing was this: if somebody was really just out to get him like that, they could have got him early that morning when he came out to his car. They could have got him late at night when he's going in his house. I'm sure he done had some nights where he might have been tipsy or something. They could have got him. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you gonna wait until broad daylight, because in LA, it'll be almost 6:30, sometimes 7 o'clock before the sun is setting, okay? You did this in broad daylight. I want y'all to think about that. They had all these other times that they could have got this dude and did this to him, but they did it in broad daylight. The second thing I want to bring up is that they saying it was a group of people that was around. The news is saying it was a group of people around. Not a whole bunch, but like a group that was there. So my thing is this: everybody hard and everybody OG until it come time to put in work. And that's just being real with it. You know what I'm saying? It was times when I was younger and I, did my thing. Everybody did their thing. You know what I'm saying? But when you know what I'm saying, you got to take the consequences to go with doing whatever it is that you put in work on to do. And that's just being real with it. But the average person ain't finna do that and take them type of penitentiary chances like that. Because the jail is real. I don't know where y'all at, but I know, hey, the jail is real. And it only take one good time for you to go to realize that ain't where you want to go, unless you done just set up your whole program so cold in the jailhouse that, hey, they welcoming you back with open arms. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this: if it was a group of people that was around, it ain't enough people. I ain't seen enough people that got enough heart to do that type of thing. I have not seen. Now you think about it. How many people, now they might do a drive-by. You might have heard of somebody doing a drive-by, or somebody who thinking about doing something, who then did something, you hear through the grapevine. But I ain't heard nobody go up to where it's a crowd of more than likely dudes and probably a few females hanging around and just start blasting on somebody, okay? I ain't heard that. So, I mean, I want y'all to think about this. I mean, I'm not saying nothing one way or the other. I just want you to think about it, okay? Then, they gonna give a generic description of the person that did it. I think the news said that it was a black male in his 20s. And then they didn't want to tell the kind of car the person was in. And then they finally was like, they think it was a female driver. Come on. Look, let me tell you something. If you look in your neighborhood, and I don't care where you stay at, if you are a minority, 9 out of 10, they got some cameras in your area. So it's no way in the world that the police don't have no description of who it is or what it was that went on and went down. And you can't tell me that. You can't tell me. Look, I want y'all to think for your damn self. Don't just listen to what I'm talking about. Think for yourself, okay? You can't sit here and tell me they ain't got no cameras up. You go in Walmart, what they got? Cameras. You go in Target, what they got? Cameras. You go in Dollar Tree or Dollar General, what they got? Cameras. So you mean they got cameras in the store, but not on the street? Come on now. When a crime happens, what's the first thing they say on the news? They're going to review the cameras and see what's going on. All right. So how is it that you only given a description like that? Come on now, they give you, they got artists who do sketches. They would have, come on now, they would have been gave out a full detailed description. Why the police holding back? They don't want it to be street justice? Oh man, come on now. If that's what it is, they might as well forget that, because it's gonna be street justice anyway. If they get to them first, let's just be real about it. Because that code is, you live by the streets, you die by the streets. But the only messed up thing is that you got innocent people that's getting caught up in these shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not trying to, I'm just trying to have a conversation. That's all I'm trying to do. You know? Something else I want y'all to think about. Because I just sat here, I was thinking it's like 10 things that really is, look, the fourth thing. They wasn't telling, first of all, that it was Nipsey Hussle, okay? Second of all, they didn't want to tell his condition, okay? Then you find out his brother, they allegedly are saying that he was shot once in the head and several times in his upper cavity body, right? Now, I'm going to tell y'all like this. I don't know too many people who survived. I've met maybe 2 people who done been shot in their head, allegedly, and survived it, okay? The majority have not. The majority have not. Which is why I can't understand why it is that they just didn't tell it. Why it is that they just didn't go ahead and do what they needed to do. Only thing I can think of is that they didn't want to, flame the situation, because you never know which way, honestly, which way it would have went. You know what I'm saying? That people would have found out right there on that spot that brother was gone. You just don't know. It's already hot. People mad. They broke. You just don't know. I mean, that's the best way I can say it. You just don't know. The other thing, look. The dude that was on live talking about he did it, right? How he gonna say, I don't believe that? That's fake news, man. I'm gonna tell you why that's fake news. That dude, if you look at the video, that nigga he can't even shoot straight. He can't drive straight. How much less shoot straight? Are you serious? You out here driving and, you know what, look, let me tell you something. That type of shooting that was done, that was by an OG. That was by somebody who used to put in work, okay? Professional or not. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you have not, I ain't talking about pretend shooting. I'm talking about shooting. If you was really out there shooting like that, you're going to have to shoot at a moving target 9 out of 10. If you haven't had practice doing that, the average person going to miss. You're going to miss. So you mean that he shot that same rabbit, because that's what he really is, like a little scared rabbit. And you mean to tell me that Mr. Nipsey Hussle gonna stand still for that dude to do that? Nah, man. Only way I can see that is if somebody was to pick him up and hail him as a shield for that person to do that. That's it. I can't even take that dude seriously. He don't look like he put in work on nothing. It looked like really he thought it was a game or a joke. But guess what? Somebody know who he is. And somebody don't. The thing is, everybody don't love you in your circle. So somebody probably knows somebody that knows somebody that's going to tell them who he is. And guess what? When you get that knock on your door, or you at the liquor store, and you thinking don't nobody see you, don't nobody know you, guess what? You're going to be going in, getting you a Capri Sun, or one of them 2 for $3.50 specials at 7-Eleven, which is the store, one of the stores. You know what I'm saying? Or you going to pump that little $5 worth of gas, and then you going to turn around and somebody going to be putting their foot and their boots up. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get with you. Because it ain't nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? That man, look, let me tell you something. I'm upset because that's another black man gone. You know what I'm saying? That's another man gone out the community. That was somebody's spouse. That was somebody's dad. That was somebody's son and grandson. Over some old hating, jealous, ignorant shenanigans. However you want to flip it. You know? And then the next thing they talking about ain't no description of the car. Are you serious? Let me tell you something. It's no way it ain't no description of the car. It is no way. That intersection is always congestion. They're building a metro train, which is like a subway above ground. Just think of it like that, above ground subway. You can't speed up over in that area. We're going to speed to. In the time of day that was, come on now. You can't speed through that area. And then, look, I don't care where the person they allegedly saying ran to. Man, you can't, where you gonna run to like that? It would have been a whole bunch of people running, because when people usually hear shots, i.e. black people, and I can't speak for nobody else, but I can speak for with my folks, you know what I'm saying? We take off running. It don't matter what direction. You hit the deck, you take off running. You know? So how this dude, he just took off, ran, and it was supposed to have been a female possibly waiting in the car. Where was she waiting in the car at? She sure wasn't waiting in the car holding up traffic on Slauson. Because that look, it ain't no stopping on Slauson. It ain't no stopping on Slauson. Everybody driving every lane, even with potholes. Everybody driving every lane. Ain't no stopping on Crenshaw. They building that line there. Ain't no stopping. So where was she stopping at? Where did he stop at? Where did she stop at? He couldn't have ran across the street because it's too much traffic going back across Slauson, and you done just shot something up. But I'm gonna tell you something. If that's the case, because it's still a small percentage chance, that means he had to run across traffic, or whoever did it had to run across traffic if they was close up on him. Which means still somebody saw him. Somebody saw who did it. If they ran to a car, somebody saw him. Okay? I don't care what nobody say. Somebody saw him. Somebody see you with everything you doing. I'm filming this video. Somebody watching me. You think I'm lying? Whatever you doing right now, I want you to go to a busy intersection and just do something foul. Just go out there and just pee on the curb or something. I'm not telling you to do it, but I'm saying, if you don't believe me, do something that you figure would gather attention, because that's an attention grabber. You know what? In a lot of places you can pop firecrackers. 4th of July coming. See about going and popping a firecracker at your own risk, because I can't pay for no damages. You know what I'm saying? And just see if everybody will turn around and look, or take off running, a duck or something. But they still gonna look to see where it's coming from. Especially in these days and times when we have so many different people showing up and showing out at theaters and churches and stuff. Everybody looking. Everybody is on high alert looking around. Everybody. Okay? And all I can think about, and I know some of y'all done seen it and heard it. Boosie on there. Boosie said that they the best. You know, you can't stay in your own hometown and you done made it, because people there ain't gonna respect you. They ain't gonna respect your talent. They ain't gonna respect your gift. And it ain't just Boosie that said that, but that's what made me respect that man listening to that. And Pac said you can't floss on a broken man dream. It don't mean the person is damn homeless. It mean the person who might have wanted to be a rapper too, that was looking at this brother and figuring why him. And don't think it's just some old slat nigga, because it could be anybody. It ain't gotta be nobody that's just you figuring, oh, it's the worst. Look, let me give you an example. You and your homegirl or you and your homeboy going someplace, you know, when you get your little first summer job or something like that, and you want to go and you wanted to, y'all both go on an interview, and they get picked and you don't get picked. You like, why them? Why they get picked? Why I didn't get? I wanted a summer job too. All right. You go someplace, that you go to the club or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You catch somebody's eye. Well, why she want to talk to him? This dude ain't even got no job. He ain't no good dude. That's that same enviousness. It don't matter what you know on that person. It don't matter what you feeling like you better than that person. That's that same mentality. It's just magnified. It's magnified. And I'm going to tell you something else. Y'all need to look at these interviews that they doing. Even Baba Dick Gregory was saying it. He said, I love the hood, but I ain't moving back to the hood. That man know what's going on. He know what's up. Man. Because we'll talk all of that and then sit around and watch somebody else do something to one of us. I'm just saying, man. And then now you got the people coming up with all the theories about what happened. Which if you look at it, it make you think, it make you wonder. It could fall underneath that, because a lot of things are built on the Freemasonry out here. And I mean in the United States in general. It's built on with Freemasonry. Look at your money. So I figured that it's either some masonry stuff, either something with the hood that happened, because I seen a video floating around with the dudes up there, I think it was from 60s, they was up there arguing in front of the store. I think that was when they said YG had went up there. And it sounded like one of the dudes was checking another one of his homies about talking. Something like, if it wasn't you, why you talking to me or something, he was saying. You feel me? And I can't be mad at that man, because everybody's suspect. Since don't nobody know nothing, everybody is suspect. Only other thing I can say is that either it got to be somebody that was just outright hating, okay? And somebody just outright hating. But if you outright hating like that, that man wasn't putting his business out there like that. He wasn't putting his business out like that. You think he was? What you know that he was putting out there, just airing out there like that? I ain't seen nothing like that. If it wasn't nothing about promoting the album or something like that. Then they said it's the documentary he's putting out with Dr. CB. Okay, we all pronounce his name wrong. Okay? And I'm going to do a video on that. But it's possible. It's possible. You don't know. I just want y'all to look and find out for yourselves. And don't be out here spreading lies on that man or on people about different stuff. Because it's easy to do. It's easy, man. Don't be out here lying on that man. Don't be out here lying, faking the funk on with different stuff. You know? Like I said, somebody seen in that area what really went down. And they might be scared. But I'm going to tell you something. If you listening to this video and you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, and they know what happened and what time is up, let me tell you something. Whoever that was, if they was bad enough to get out there and do what they needed to do, you're supposed to sit there and wait for the police to come. What you gonna get up and run for? Don't no OG get up and run after you done put in that work. Nobody that's real like that. You're a grown man or woman and you bad enough to go out there and do something. You didn't give that person that life, but you bad enough to take their life? What you running for? They don't even running. What you running for? You done did it. You don't want nobody to know it's you. And everybody gonna find out who it is. And if they don't find out who it is, then that means that everybody else is susceptible because everybody is a suspect. You know how many black males, the only description the police gave out is a black male in his 20s? You know how many more of our black men that's putting up on the chopping block? Because you out here running and your folks out here running? Man, come on. You know, look, do you know how many black males in their 20s stay in that area? Man, that's like dropping a grain of rice into a bucket of rice. Are you serious and you don't want to tell who it is? I'm going to tell you something else. That's somebody who know that area. Somebody who know that area. That ain't somebody who didn't know that area and just showed up. That's somebody that know that area. That's somebody know that area. Like I said, they know that area, then they know it's always, look, that area have a high, it's nice homes on the backside, but then, I mean, come on, let's just be real. You see a lot of transients walking around. You see a lot of people that's under substance abuse problems. You see a lot of different things going on up around there. So you mean to tell me ain't nobody seen nothing? Man, somebody seen something. The last thing I want y'all to think about is this. And y'all tell me what y'all think about, because see, I don't know how far this video gonna get and go. But I'm going to tell y'all this. They took that man to California hospital. You Google it for yourself. California hospital has a very bad reputation with doctors who are known allegedly, and their reputation is also allegedly, to drop the ball. Now, I happen to know, or shall I say, I have heard allegedly that there are doctors down there that they refer to, the nurses allegedly refer to as Dr. Death. Allegedly. So, Brother Nipsey Hussle's shop is on Slauson and Crenshaw. In the time of day it's always heavy traffic, a little bit heavy down there around that time, but that was on a Sunday. But still, the traffic can get a little heavy. Now, you pass all these other hospitals to get to California hospital. I'm not understanding. Daniel Freeman is not that far from there. Okay? I'm not understanding why they would just go. Look, they got Slauson heading north. Okay? You Slauson, you going down, you gonna hit King, you gonna go down. You almost hit Pico before you get to that California hospital. You Google a distance yourself. They could have went to Daniel Freeman. They could have stopped over there at Kaiser Cadillac on La Cienega right off the 10. I mean, come on. A doctor's sworn oath is to be able to help you. They could have stopped anywhere where a doctor was and let them try and help that man unless they knew already that he hadn't made it. And they was just faking the funk to be able to get him to where they needed to get him. I'm trying to think of this movie, right? I want to say maybe it's Scarface or something like that. But if y'all seen it, y'all let me know the name of it too. But I'm going to tell you what it is. It's these two cops. I think it's Scarface. And, might not be Scarface, but it's two cops that go into this project, right? Well, no, it ain't. Yeah, I think they did go in there before. And then one of the cops was on drugs. One of them was telling on everybody in his precinct, right? So the other cop ended up being on drugs. So he doubled back to that drug dealer's place. And I guess he ended up, he was trying to sucker him out some drugs. They got into it, I think. And then he shot him and killed him. So what they did, because the people was outside in the projects and they was ready to go off, they was going to try and kill the cop, everything else, right? So he called that police officer, got him down there. They got the paramedics in there. And then they knew the dude was dead, but they knew they couldn't get out. So what they did is they wrapped this thing all around his neck, propped him up like he was still okay. And, he just in shock or whatever it is and took him away from there, knowing that the drug dealer was already gone. Now, I'm not calling Nipsey Hussle nothing, no name like that. I'm just talking about this movie. And I'm saying that because I think that brother might have already passed when they took him there. Because I can't see that have to at least be a 40 to 50 minute drive away from where he was. I'm not joking. It's at least a 40 or 50 minute drive away from where this brother was at. Because the only other thing, if they didn't take the streets, they had to take the freeway. And even if they took the freeway, people so inconsiderate a lot of times. People don't pull over. You're supposed to pull over when you see an ambulance or something. If you never knew that, let me tell you now. When you see the police or an ambulance or something, a fire truck, pull over. Pull over to the right. Let them pass. Because you never know. They might be going to your house or some of your people's stuff. Okay? So now you learn something new for the day. But you know what? Y'all give me y'all opinion. And you know what? Don't forget to subscribe. I got some other videos that I'm going to talk about. And, subscribe. And if you want to, donate. Because all donations go towards a good cause. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to spend some time and do videos and put y'all on game. Because one thing about it, knowledge is power. If I can teach you to add 1 plus 1 and you never knew it was 2 before, I done taught you something. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean that it's going to be a learning lesson for you all the time. It could be a learning lesson for me. So y'all stay safe out here. And that's wherever you at. Watch your backs. Don't never get too comfortable. And make it happen.